Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty in the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another one. Today we have yet another edition of the makeup protection program, and I think we are protected today. I'm in a great mood because today, when you're watching this, it's going to be my sister's birthday, and I'm actually getting ready to go out and eat with her and have dinner. I really do not go out like that, so I'm so excited to hang out. This isn't going to be a premiere, or maybe it will be. Maybe it will be. You want to do that? Oh, well, it's not like you can answer, but if it is a premiere, she won't be in the chat either because she's getting a little surprise. Not for me. But anyway, y'all, I'm feeling so good. If you want to go ahead and comb through all the new makeup releases with me, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with someone that feels the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. All right, you guys, please let me know how you're doing in the chat. I've had a really good week and I just feel like I have got my summer routine down, and I'm just a little worried because school is approaching. But you know what? I'm not going to be that worried because we can adjust. We can adjust to different situations. This is my summer routine and it will change, and then I will have a new fall routine when it comes. So I'm not even going to be worried about that. We're not even going to waste time being worried because that doesn't get us anywhere. So let me know how you're doing in the chat. Let me know if you tooted your own horn this week, because I want to know about it. I am here for it. I want to know about it because that type of stuff keeps me motivated and gives me a lot of hope. It makes me feel really good when I see other people doing well. So enough of that. Now, we're going to go ahead and get in these streets. Now, I did have a little surprise live situation. Oh my gosh, these would be so fun to do live. I have to figure that part out. But we did talk a little bit about Mama Pat, and you know, I've had some days to look at the palette now, and I have more thoughts. But let me go ahead and get my screen record ready. And I'm taking an Uber out tonight, by the way. You know why? Because why not? Why not? Why do I want to go downtown and find parking? Why do I want to do that? I don't. I just want to have a nice time. I'm going to scoot over and we're going to get this show on the road. Okay, I'm back. All right, we are going to scroll down to where we left off last week and see what we've got going on in the streets. And I'm not trying to hold y'all because last Sunday it was like a 50-minute video, and that's a lot, y'all. That's a lot. I don't think we actually have too much this week. I want to say I left off talking about Glam Light. And at the time, I might have just found out it was the Ghost Face like Scream collection, which is going to be in the fall, probably in time for Halloween. I didn't get a chance to edit that in, so I don't know. I think Glam Light is doing great with the collabs. I just don't know if the collabs are for me, you know, and that's different than how I would have felt a couple years ago because I love all of that. And oh my gosh, y'all, I will tell you this. When I went to go see Scream 2 and I was in high school, they can't do this now because people are crazy. That was the one with Jada Pinkett Smith. And there was a scene at the beginning, and at that opening scene, they had somebody run out in the Scream costume, and it was so scary, y'all. Like, it was really scary. You cannot do stuff like that now. Like, you don't know, people are carrying guns. Like, I feel like I grew up in such a great time because now I just fear for like my boys in just every situation. Not to be a Debbie Downer, but I just wanted to share that. But like, that Scream, Ghostface ran out and it was really scary. And it you know, it added to the movie. You know, it gave you like a thrill, you know, but can't do that now. Nope. I don't even want any thrills. I just want a peaceful life, a life of ease. All right, Christmas in July. I think we did talk about this, and I do have a whole video about my recommendations, about the details of the sale. I've gone from not shopping the sale to possibly getting a couple things. It's not going to be anything that's overboard because I do have so much, and you will see that in my recommendations video but I'm not going to be overboard. But, you know, I was also thinking like Sydney Grace is a brand I really, really love. I don't want to add things to my cart that, you know, I wasn't looking at. That's really not my plan. So I'll let you know how that goes. But my plan is to most likely get a face palette, which I said I wasn't getting. The Love's Long Journey palette. Because I think I'm going to spend $60. I was going to get Coffee Talk, but I don't think I'm going to. The California Coast palette is one I've been looking at for a long time. Whatever the case is, I had about $60 worth, and I would love to get the Love's Long Journey palette in deep. Really like the Heaven on Earth palette too, but I do know it really mirrors the Natasha Denona Gold palette, and I did do a picture in my stories showing both of those. So I can pop that up because they're really close. But I don't know, the Sydney Grace formula, I mean, I think it's, I can't sit up here and compare it to Natasha Denona. They're different formulas, but they're just as good. So I don't know if I really need that one, but it's very beautiful. And it's got a lot more of a greenish type tint, but they're really, really close. So just wanted to share that. That sale's coming up on the 24th. Got a lot of Barbie stuff, you guys. A lot. I think Barbie, Zara has a fragrance or something like that coming out. I'm going to be skipping a lot this week. Let me know if you are still into Stila. That was like one of my first foundations that I got. That was the first foundation I was matched to in Sephora. I don't really see anything special about this. Not to say that it's not a nice brand or anything like that, but I kind of feel like the moment has passed. I know they were really known for their like highlighters and things like that, but yeah, that's a no. Gucci has a new fragrance release, Flora Gorgeous Magnolia. That Magnolia already is making it a pass for me. I don't know what dewberries smell like, but there's a dewberries accord, magnolia essence, and then patchouli essence. I'm probably, no, I'm not getting that. I don't even know why I would say that. Victoria Beckham has a power serum. No, sorry, not 120. No, y'all, we're not doing that. I really do want this fragrance though. This is Father Figure. And you know what? I just realized saying Father Figure, there's a fig note in here. So that's a little cute play on words, Flor. I love that. And I really have been enjoying the Flor fragrance sample set. So I will be trying some more of those shades out. But Lost Cause, that's one I said I didn't think I liked. Apricot Privy, Missing Person, Not Your Baby. Those are the ones that I've worn again after I did my video. And I'm going to go back and do some more. So this is an earthy and woody scent, and it's Lush Fig, Jasmine Dew, and Sandalwood. I think I would really like this. I would definitely blind buy this one. And it depends on how my money is looking at the end of the month, because I'm doing really well as far as my like $250 out of my own pocket budget. And I may have something left, but we will see. Not that that means I need to buy something though. You know what I mean? But I do want this, and they do have it in the travel size. So that's a maybe. What's Lion Pose? Okay, this is a skincare product. I'm really not in the market for skincare, but this does help to reduce the look of hyperpigmentation, acne scars, and dark spots in 2 weeks. So I don't know anything about this brand. It is at Sephora. It's $79. So let me know. I'm not sure if this is a new brand or not. And speaking of Sephora, they have a new favorite set, which I'm definitely passing on, the Gleamy Dreamy makeup set. So you got a Patrick Ta gloss, a Lawless blush. You've got, oh, the Summer Fridays Balm. This one's nice, actually. Glow Recipe, I see there's something from Milk, Ilia. So let me know if you like this one. This one's $49. This is really nice. It's going to be a pass because I don't need any of these products, but let me know what you're thinking. Kiehl's, I love me some Kiehl's. They've got a truly targeted acne clearing solution. I have been doing okay with that. This is an invisible liquid pimple patch, which is cool. It has salicylic acid. So let me know what you think about this. This is supposed to reduce the color like in your acne, and then reduce the size, and then fade the blemish marks that you may have after it starts to clear up. So let me know what you think. It's $30. I just did a huge Kiehl's skincare haul in June. There's nothing that I need from them, but that is nice to know that they have that product. Okay, no, we talked about, what's this, Clos de Peau? No, I can't. I'm getting them confused with other things. Tammy. Okay, Tammy has a bunch of loose pigments. Now, you know, I love the Tammy Tenuka. I think these are loose pigments. They look like it. Or maybe they're creams, actually. It doesn't say, but we still cannot purchase from Tammy Tenuka. So I do continue to look at, you know, what she's coming out with. But these are beautiful, but it is going to be a beautiful pass. Cash Beauty has a skin glaze, Sinful Summer. So this is a blush. It's an illuminating liquid formula. I have never tried Cash Beauty, but let me know what you think. Right now, I don't think I'm interested in adding like new brands, so I'm going to pass. Here's the fragrance from Zara, and this is, oh, wait a minute. Oh, it is a perfume, but I don't see notes. But wait, are we supposed to buy this not knowing the fragrance notes? Yeah, let's see. Someone said, yep, also without seeing the movie. And then someone said, why would you need to see the movie before buying the perfume? I'm done. I am so done. I'm done. I don't know the notes, but it's a no. I'm over it. I do want to see the Barbie movie, but because I think Issa Rae is in it. So I'm rooting for, you know, everybody black. Okay. What is this? A restock. Okay, I did pass on this palette. Y'all know this is too huge for me, but no. Pre-order with a ship date of 10 to 12 weeks. That's a lot. 10 to 12 weeks. Yeah, that's a lot. I wouldn't have announced it. I guess they want to know how many people are purchasing it so they don't over buy the palettes. But what is this? Get ready for something deadly. All right, that looks like it's with Doodles by the Bunny and Gourmandy Girls. So we'll see. I talked about this with Trixie Mattel. Well, look at the little hearts by the campfire. That's really cute. There's 6 cream bronzers with the collection that are coming out. I'm not getting these, but I like Trixie Mattel, so I had to mention. All right, let's move on. Char has, what are these? Beach sticks are back. So I don't think I was into makeup or paying attention to Char when these beach sticks were out because I don't know anything about them. But we have some different shades and it's a cream. It's basically a cream blush. They're $39 each. They're going to be a pass. They look beautiful. I'm sure. Oh, there's no pillow talk. We have Formentera, Moon Beach, and Las Salinas. The second one looks like pillow talk, though. It's just not called that. Chantilly has a Wild Mustang collection. You know, they came out with these single shadows before, and they were like various animals. And are these lip cheeks? Are they? Or they're lip veils? I have one lip cheek, and it's on its way out. And I'm sad because I really, really like it. But just so you know, I got that off of Mercari for $19 because they're like $50 or something crazy. And I have one of these single Chantilly shadows that I also got off Mercari for like maybe $30. But they're expensive. And I think there's a certain, what is it that I'm looking for? There's a certain audience for Chantilly. You know what I mean? And at one point I thought maybe I'm in that audience, but this audience isn't me, but I like those lip cheeks. So if I was able to get another one on sale, like when they have the 25% off, I would splurge on one of those because I really like them because they're very comfortable. They're balmy, they're hydrating, and they're thick. And I really, really like that. I don't know anything about the lip veils, but, and these kind of cool mauvey shades are shades that I have. I mean, it is easy to get sucked up in the packaging because it's absolutely beautiful with these Mustangs. And I love animals. I really do. But I'm just going to love them from afar. All right. Cash Beauty also has, what are these? Skin Glaze bronzers, which are nice. Again, this is a pass. I am not adding any brands right now. We have a blush from Tower 28 Beauty, a Beach Please Luminous Tinted Balm, $20. I've not tried this, and I guess this is another shade to what they already have, so I'm gonna pass. We also have from Catrice all over glow tint, so you know it's kind of a liquid highlighter. I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass. It does have some vitamin C, niacinamide, squalene, and panthenol, which I'm guessing is great. It's lightweight. And they're $6. So if you want to try a liquid highlighter, you know what I mean? That's cool. But I am going to pass. From Gissu, there's a honey infused body oil, $28. I am going to pass on that. We've got some lights lacquer polishes, some nice nudes. These do not look like anything special, and my nails have a hard time staying painted. Trixie, it's got some toppers. I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass. We talked about Sonia G last week. We've got to restock it. Oh, actually, it's not. So sorry. I thought this was something else, but it's not. So let's go ahead and get into the weekly ColourPop segment. We have Leaf Village, Hidden Leaf Village, and this is a Naruto collection. So I can see so many anime fans really going for this. So I'm not mad at all. It's just not for me. So it looks like we got a pressed powder palette, which is here. We've got, there it is, Super Shock Shadows, which mine always dry up because I don't use them. Cream gel liners. Oh, what is this? Oh no, not that body glitter gel. They're the cream gel liners. I love the cream gel liners. I really do. And then we've got a lip oil. So it's a very nice collection, and I can see people who are anime fans really loving this. So I'm not even mad. This has already launched, right? Yeah, it's already launched. Let me know if you purchased it. I want to say Heather Austin has a video up. I didn't watch it yet, but I think I saw it. I thought Pat was going to be the first. High Gloss Hot Glam. I don't know who Meredith Duxbury is, so I'm not even going to get into that. 35 pans is too much. And then there's a Power Multi Effects palette. Okay, there's... Okay. This is just too much. This is massive, so I can't. Now that's pretty... Is that Meredith? Okay, Meredith. You know what, Meredith, I'm happy for you, but that's a pass. And you know what? Let's go 2 in a row. Actually, do we want to talk about Pat? Because this is just a teaser. Let me, okay, we got a couple minutes. Let's not do 2 back to back. Heaven on Earth. Okay, my mom went to this a food truck festival at this farm near her house, and they had like all the stuff. She talking about she ate the crab cake in the car. All right, here's the Heaven on Earth palette from Sydney Grace. I talked about this in my video, and I want it. It is, to me, a great dupe for the Natasha Denona Gold palette, which I have. So there's no need for me to want this, but it's just because it's that Sydney Grace situation. I don't know if I'm getting it, but it's really, really beautiful. So let me know if you think you're going to get that, or there is one day where this palette is going to be free with purchase. And I'm not sure if the palettes are all launched. You know what? I'll ask, because I was just on DMs with them. I will ask if all the palettes are going to be available at the beginning of the sale, because that would be helpful in planning. But as of right now, I'm trying to pass on this one. I want the Love's Long Journey. It is gorgeous, really gorgeous. That one's going to be $52. Here's the Love's, what is that what it's called? Love's Long Journey? Yeah, Love's Journey, whatever. I want the deep one. I am going to get that. And that one's $52, I believe. So I'm really excited to have that and use them with my indie singles. Let's talk about this. Urban Decay has a collab with Chloe Cherry Vice. Or is that's a person, right? Hold on. Because I saw right here. So she's from Euphoria, which I have not watched yet. Don't judge. I do want to watch it. So this is a lip collab. And the colors look beautiful. There are 4, and they launch on the 23rd for $27 each. They are long wear liquid lipsticks, but I am definitely going to pass. Okay, yeah, Chloe Cherry. I'm not familiar with her. Let me know. Let me know about her.
You need to leave.
That's indicative of what these kids are.
So, you know, when I see this palette, it's like clearly looks like previous palettes. And, you know, we had Divine Rose 1, Divine Rose 2, Utopian Scheme. We had, what else came out? Something else came out. No. Utopian Scheme, Moonlit Seduction, and now Sunlit Seduction. And then in between that, we've had the Love Collection. We've had Bridgerton. I mean, I think I have these shades. I'm confident. I'm fully confident that I have these shades. And I didn't really care for the last Mothership, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get it. Like, I'm going to get it. It's a cool tone. It's a little bit different. And I rationalized and made so many excuses to purchase it. And I still don't care for it that much. And maybe I will in a year or so. I don't know, because, you know, our opinions of things change depending on your mood, your vibe, and that's fine. But at this point, I feel like, fool me 5 times, shame on me. And I just cannot be boo-boo the fool. Now, the collectionist in me, I'm looking at my Motherships. They're sitting right here on the floor, all of them. And the collectionist in me wants to have it. I want to have them all. I do. And I know that this is going to be beautiful. I know it's great quality. But at this point, I can't even understand the inspo. I'm lost. And what all of that tells me is that palette, this one, is just not made for me. This Mothership is not made for me. I mean, will I eventually get it? Like, if I can get it for 40% off, probably. Am I in a rush? No. Am I going to be doing a review right now? No. I felt like I had to before, but I have let that go. I've let the idea of being a collector go. I've let it go. Is it a beautiful palette? Yes. Am I hating on anybody that gets it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I just want to say there was a comment when someone was like, the girl, you know, on the front from Utopian Dream went to the optometrist because she got the glasses on or whatever. Packaging is gorgeous. You know the palette's going to perform well. Could I see myself wearing this palette every day? Yes. It's more exciting than Divine Rose. It's not as loud as Divine Rose 2. It doesn't have the purple like Utopian Dream. It's not cool tone like Mothership 10. So this is going to really mesh with a lot of people. But for those who have collected all those other Motherships, we can put this together, and that's where the issue lies. So I don't really know what's going on. I think the swatches look beautiful. I love the burgundy shade. I love the little lilac shade in there. I think I'd rather spend what I was allotting for this on Sydney Grace, because I'm going to spend probably less than half of what I would spend on the Mothership and use it more. So that's where I'm at with Pat McGrath. Let me know your thoughts. I ain't going to read it because Pat McGrath is special. She's got a special formula and she's a special person, a special brand. So I'm not hating on it. This is just not for moi. Let me know what you're thinking about Mama Pat. I mean, the thing is like, we can want, you know, whatever, you know, but when it comes out, if it's not, we have full control over where we want to spend our money, you know, and that's really the long and short of it. So I think I was just more surprised overall that it just didn't look different. Like, you know, when I saw the sequins and, you know, the luxurious and kind of filtered a reveal, I was like, okay. I was just like, I really like laughed, like, what? Like, you know, and then when I saw the swatches, I'm just like, okay, but I just thought it was a joke, you know? And I thought that about Utopian Dream, by the way. And what was the other one? The Moonlit. So you got Moonlit, Sunlit. I don't know. I think for a Sunlit Seduction palette, I think I would have expected more of the bronzes and the oranges, maybe a purple. So I just had a different color story in mind. You know what? I would have even said gold. You know what I mean? But like Sunlit Seduction, that #1 shade, the skin tints, you know, she's going to have a skin show type shade. So that's going to be there. But I would have probably made it more of a champagne-y, more of a yellow tone. You know what I'm saying? Just to go with the sun theme. But, you know, I don't know. I'm not a brand or designer, so I really don't know, but I got to move on. With Pat's release, there's going to be a primer. Intensifies long wear primer. It's supposed to be humidity proof, sweat proof, and water resistant. I would be interested in trying this on a sale as well, but I'm not going to go out of my way. I'm going to stop with this maybe language. I'm not going to go out of my way to get that. So let's move on. Croc is coming out with the mini finally. Let's see. Oh, it's already out. Yeah, it already came out. Let me know if you purchased that. Let me know. We need to do a video, a new video. She got a mini for Cobra too. I have Cobra and have not touched it, y'all. So I could do a video with Cobra. So amazing. I did sell that palette. It was I don't know. Those pastels weren't really made for me. But let me know if you got Croc or Cobra. Now let's talk about Beyonce. So I do have a link to purchases now, and I'm just resisting it. I really am. These notes look really nice, and there are hints that it might be a collab with Killian, and that her favorite fragrance is Angel Share, which, I mean, we know she has taste. If you like Angel Share, come on. Come on! So the notes, Clementine, Golden Honey, Rose Absolute, Jasmine Sambac, Nambian Myrrh, and Golden Amber. And I've always said this, who does not want to smell like frankincense and myrrh? Like it's in the Bible, frankincense and myrrh. There's no frankincense, but I kind of want this. It's $160 for 50 mLs. I'm just not sure what to think about it because I have really started to get, well, I like some mainstream fragrances, but I think my heart is with these indie ones, and I'm just not sure if this is going to be more of a like generic scent. But if it's with by Killian, that would seal the deal, and it makes me want to just blind buy it, but it's $160 and I need a new iPad. So yeah. Let me know if you purchased it or you're on the wait list. I'm on the wait list as well. This is a release and restock from Fantasy Cosmetica. So I did go on their site and see all of their palettes pretty much are sold out. So it's nice that they're restocking. It's the Rogue palette, some other things. Well, let me know. My friend Jamie has a video with this one here. This is the Fighter palette, and it's gorgeous. I think this is out now, and there's a perfume, and she said it smells nice. It's like chocolate marshmallow. She said it smells good. So let me know. I was really thinking about that actually, because they're like $16.99 for 10 mLs, unlike, you know, a lot of other fragrances I've been buying. What is this? The Goblin King. Is this, hold on. Is the Goblin King Nightmare Before Christmas? Who's the Goblin King? Why is it a rainbow situation? I'm not doing this. I don't know what this is. So no, I can't get my time. Raspberry Kiss. I talked about this in the Sydney Grace video. I'm not getting this one. I have a lot of shades like this, but I know this is going to be free with purchase on one of the days. It is gorgeous. If it's your color store, you're going to love that. Another restock. Okay. I've talked about them a lot of weeks. So let's move on to Char. So my thing with this, you know what? You getting it too. Because my whole thing is like, how many color stories can we come out with? You know what, Char? If you want to bring something back, bring back the damn it, what is the name of that quad? The one that everybody wants. Fire Rose. I think it's Fire Rose. I have it, but you know what? A lot of people don't, because you won't bring it back. Bring that back. Don't bring this back. Dream Gas. I am so done. No, I'm not doing it. All right. Cleona had a sale. I didn't even realize. I don't think it's the best sale, but I know a lot of people are shopping it. I did not. But let me know if you did, because I love me some Cleona. Game Beauty has some brushes. Okay. Vegan brushes. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Not getting those. Jones Road has an oil-free moisturizer. I'm not adding brands. $38. Let me know. What is this? Oh, there's a jumbo setting spray. Because, you know what? I am so tired of... Because when I watched something, it was talking about like the evolution of like the McDonald's hamburger, like how small like the Happy Meals were, the value meals were, and all that kind of stuff. Now it's like, I need the super size, I need the big size, I need double meat, double protein, double this. Like, I'm so tired of jumbo stuff. Like, it's just a ploy for people to buy more and spend more, and I'm tired of it. So I'm moving on. We've got these Drunk Elephant Goldie Bright Drops. Now I have the Bronzy Drops, which I like. So that's nice. This is an illuminating serum with 5% niacinamide that evens the skin's tone. It evens the skin's tone and adds an easy golden finish. I would love this, but not right now. I would, wait a minute. Okay, I don't need that. I really don't. Not this photo may contain extremely bright content, which some people may find desirable. Okay, I don't. All right, let's move on. We've got blushes from Makeup Forever, powder brush, blush. This is kind of boring to me. I'm sorry. I don't like that Makeup Forever logo on the front either, so I'm not getting it just because of that. And then there's a powder highlighter, which boo these people. All right, we have the release of the Mugler Supra Floral version of the Alien Goddess. I don't know. I kind of think this one, I don't know. I would have to really, I would really have to smell it. I would really have to smell it. There's a cactus flower accord. There's jasmine, grandiflorium, super infusion heart, and the salty ambery everlasting flower. So no, it's too expensive. Do they have Willow Smith on here? No, they don't. They usually do, but they don't right now. So no. Oh, Sniff. Oh, Sniff has a private hour scent. What is this? Spice, rum, tobacco, flower, leather, cannabis, amber, and cashmere woods. That might be nice. They have it in the scent too, but that's a no. This though is killing me because it's like $258 and it's only at Harrods. It is by Acro, and I have to do my video on Bake. Bake smells like ice lemon pound cake from Bath and Body Works. So if you like gourmand, you want to smell like a edible, delicious dessert, it is, yes, okay. And I bought that, and that was a blind buy, but I just knew I was gonna like that. But this one, and that wasn't $258. That was like $163 for the 100 ml. So I felt okay with that because I'm going to use that up, okay? And I'm layering it with my ice lemon pound cake. But this one is called East, and it's going to be raspberry, leather, and ambrox. First of all, like cherry punk, which is like cherry and leather. I love that. I love a leather note with like that fruit. So like raspberry and then a leather note. I am so here for that, but I can't be here for, I don't know. Like look at, I don't know. If I run into some, I'm just saying, if I run into some money, which is highly unlikely, but if for some reason I run into some money, I will get this. But I will continue to search for a sample. It's probably way too soon for people to have samples because it's exclusively at Harrods. You know what? Just because it's here. You need to leave. I'm so tired of these school supplies, Jurassic Park, looking like silly putty right in this bottom left corner. I'm so tired of it. So tired of it. And I'm not even going to talk about it because I already did. So I'm moving on. Plus, I'm going to have to get ready to call the Uber. So Mora Cosmetics has the Diamond Days Liquid Shadows, 16 shadows. Okay, I don't wear these. They're $8.50 each. I'm going to pass because I don't wear them. Who is Makeup by Kiwi? I'm new to the lineup. They got a lineup? Hold on. Okay. That's nice. We can't get caught up. I'm not getting caught up. All right, that's it. That is it. There's a giveaway. I saw that, but I got to move on. Oh, Sydney has the Matte For You Brows palette. This is the brows palette, y'all. I don't need a brow palette, though. Because, like, I don't need all those colors for my brows. Okay. You know what? I'm so glad that they're extending everything, though, because you know everything's going to be great. But I do have to move on. Trend Mood. Let's go to the crew. What is this? I don't have the effort to do the sound. Talked about that. So I'm moving on. This is Potato Peel by Beekman 1802. I'm just tired of people trying to play on things that I grew up on to make me buy stuff. Point Click Vibes. Barbie. Okay, we don't have anything new. We don't have anything new. I like that she includes some other things. Did y'all hear this song? You need to leave. A mess. Let me go to Chic Profile because then I gotta go ahead with this Uber because I'm getting me an Uber tonight. Yes, I am. Oh, she's got the Chanel's, or two of them it looks like. Not the two I wanted. I'm not getting none of them. Let y'all know that now. Okay. I'm moving over. So let me know what you are thinking about this week. The only thing I have on my list like I said, I have 3 things on my radar, no pun intended, for Sydney Grace. It's the Love's Journey palette, the California Coast palette in Deep, and the Face palette in Deep. And I think that's it. I think that's it. There was like 1 or 2 multi-chromes that I was looking at. They're out of stock. Don't know if they're coming back. Don't even know if I'm going to do that. But that's it. That Acro perfume, the East one with the raspberry and the leather, I definitely want to try that. I'm really intrigued by the Beyonce one too. But those are not things I can jump and do, like, realistically with my budget. So no. That's what I have on my list. I hope you feel protected, because I feel protected. It's going to be hard for me to protect you from that Sydney Grace sale, because even I was flabbergasted and shocked with those sale deals. I was like, what? Like, I was just like, you're just pretty much giving away a lot of stuff. And she's like, I don't know, we're going to run out. I'm like, yeah, you're going to sell out, because people love Sydney Grace. Like, they really do. So that's really the only thing that is really pulling at me. But to be honest, like, Sydney Grace has my #1 favorite eyeshadow formula, like, out of everyone. So it's like, I don't feel bad. Like, I'm not gonna be like, I'm still doing good, like, within budget for July. So, you know, I will be sharing that with y'all. But yeah, like, that's the only thing that's really on my mind, because those products to me are timeless. And I really just want to start focusing on things that are just more timeless. Like, not these little here today, gone tomorrow situations or trends. My Sydney Grace products, like, if you look at my recommendations video, they are timeless. They are things that I'm still using 3 years later that I absolutely love and adore. So I don't feel like, you know, it's you know, something that's going to be a waste. Still interested in the melt powder. I know we talked about that last week, but again, a sale. The Floor Father Figure, I still do want that, but again, I gotta wait till the end of the month and see what's going on. You know, if I can splurge for a sample, not a sample, but a travel size. But right now, that's not, I mean, I have more than enough fragrance. So that's going to be it for this edition of the Makeup Protection Program. Let me know how I did. Let me know what you're thinking, and I'm going to let y'all go. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another one. I hope this was therapy for you. You know it always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and you know I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.